the New York race, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She's a 28-year-old Latina socialist, a Bernie Sanders type. She ousted 10-term incumbent Representative Joe Crowley in New York's 14th congressional district on Tuesday in a pretty big upset. And, you know, why would people today think socialism is a better system of government than democracy when it's not succeeded anywhere in the world and it's been a complete disaster, 100 million dead in 100 years? What do you think?
As far as her election goes, I say it all the time, people get the government they deserve. So if that district feels that it would be best served by a socialist, so be it. I personally prefer a democracy based upon capitalism and not socialism for a lot of reasons, some of which is of what you just said. Look, capitalism and socialism are vastly different, and the main difference between them is based upon government intervention. So when you say, well, why would certain people prefer socialism, is because certain people have a belief that they think that government can do it better, let's say, than the private sector, and they want government to take care of them, and they want government to distribute fairness. But that doesn't work. Look, a capitalist economic system is based upon private ownership of assets and the business, and the capitalist economy relies on the free market to determine price and income and wealth and distribution of goods. And the socialist economic system is basically the government is running things and they allocate resources as they see fit. Now, I personally don't believe in that. I think it's absolutely wrong. I think that assets should be owned by people and by companies. I think that income redistribution doesn't work and it doesn't make sense. I don't believe in price control by the government for the most part. I think that prices should be determined by supply and demand. I think we should limit taxes. I don't think we should have high progressive taxes, which is what socialism calls for. And look, it goes on and on and on. And my core belief here is that the government should provide equal opportunity, but it cannot provide equal results. So the problem is that too many people think that they're entitled to a result. And when you have that, Matt, people are never going to be satisfied. So if they're looking at socialism as the answer because they don't think that capitalism in a democratic country like ours is giving them a fair shake, well, you know what? I don't think it's ever going to happen that we're going to become a socialist country, although you have to be concerned about many of the socialist policies we have.